All right, guys. So what I've done is I've set this up just like what you're going to be seeing on your Seesaw assignment. Okay, you're going to have 3 problems. And let's read the problems. They're all very, very similar. The only thing that changes is the question. So it says, Sweet Treats Bakery baked 544 cupcakes. They packed them all into boxes that can hold 6 cupcakes each. And if you notice, look, every single one starts that way. The only thing that is different is the question. So this one says, how many boxes will they use to pack all the cupcakes? How many cupcakes will be in the box that isn't full? And the last one, how many boxes will they fill with cupcakes? So all the questions are different. So our job is to look at our choices over here and figure out what they're really asking for. So let's look at this one first. The answer is the remainder. And you're going to have them down here also where you're going to drag them to the correct boxes and where they go. So the answer is the remainder. Let's look at this one, the first question here. How many boxes will they use to pack all the cupcakes? So this one isn't asking about anything left over or anything extra, okay? They're asking how many boxes will they use to pack all the cupcakes. So that's not it. Let's look at this one. How many cupcakes will be in the box that isn't full? Well, if they're in a box that isn't full, those might be leftovers that they put into an extra box to send out. So that could be my remainder, because if they don't completely fill up a box, they might be leftovers. I think this is it. Let's look at the last one. How many boxes will they fill with cupcakes? So nope, this has to be full boxes. So right here in the middle, how many cupcakes will be in the box that isn't full? That's asking for the remainder. Okay, so let's go on to the ignore the remainder. We need to figure out if we're ignoring it on the first one or the second one. So on the first one, how many boxes will they use to pack all the cupcakes? Okay, if I'm going to pack them all, I'm not ignoring the remainder. I'm adding an extra box to make sure those leftovers don't go to waste. That's add another group. The last one, how many boxes will they fill with cupcakes? That's ignoring the remainder, because if it's not a full box, it doesn't count. So I'm going to ignore it. All right, so I've sorted the different choices. Now let's solve it. And let's see, slideshow from the beginning. Okay, so now let's solve it, and let's talk about what our answers would look like for these. So I only need to solve it, really, I just need to solve it once. So I'm going to kind of solve it here in the middle at random. And then we'll, over here, talk about our answers. Maybe I'll solve it right here. So 544. Oh, man, and I need to erase that. Because I did not spread my numbers out well enough. That's okay, though. I've got a nifty little eraser. All right, so 544. So I'm going to separate them like that, and we're dividing it by 6. So I'm going to put my 6T chart down here. And if you want to do this on a separate piece of paper when you solve, that's okay. I just wanted you to be able to see it. My 9's kind of way down there. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and 54. So I'm going to look for a 5, not there. The smallest I have on my chart is a 6, so I'm going to go 0, 0. Get left with 5. Drag it over, and that's my 9 down here at the bottom that I barely fit on our page. Okay, I don't have anything less than 4, so it's got to be 0, 0. Alright, so we get 90 remainder 4. Now, that means, what this means is 90 full boxes of cupcakes, but then you have 4 cupcakes Okay, so 4 cupcakes left that don't fit in the box. So if I want to make sure I pack all the cupcakes, that's why I chose add another group. We are going to take these 4 and put them in their own box, which means I'm going to have 90 that are full and 1 box that only has 4. That means I still am going to need 91 boxes because I have 90 full ones and then 1 that's almost full, so 91. So you add a group. Now this one says how many cupcakes will be in the box that isn't full. The reason that's the remainder is because it's 4 cupcakes, okay? There's 4 cupcakes, remember, in that extra box. And this one says how many boxes will they fill? Well, there's only 90 that are full, so you're going to put 90 boxes, right? So, same exact problem, just 3 different questions with 3 different answers. So the question is so important when you're problem solving and just really paying attention to what they're asking for. All right, so those are the 3 different ways that you can use your remainder with division. Next year, you get to learn how to divide up your remainder into smaller parts, fractions and decimals, but not in 4th grade.